One of my favorite pieces on Shavuos is one of the Ma'amorim, the Sefer Torah Avram from Avram Grudzinski, the Mashgiach in Slobodka. The Sefer itself is one that is just so uplifting. And he talks about the way Klal Yisrael accepted Torah. Na'aseh v'nishma. We said that we'll do everything. We'll hear. We're ready to accept. We're taking responsibility for it before we know what's in it. And he says that the greatness is not what most people think it is. It seems that the common understanding is that Na'aseh v'nishma meant that it was just unconditional. We're ready to keep anything. And that's a great commitment. But he says something bigger than that. He says, Torah is the will of Hashem. The wisdom, divine wisdom, the wisdom of the Creator Himself. We try our best to understand it. We try our best to really grasp what the will of Hashem is. If we tried our best and we missed it, turned out that we didn't fully grasp it. So all right, Hashem doesn't hold us responsible for more than we can do. So we did our best and we get full credit. That's only after we were commanded. When Hashem tells us we've got to do something, then obviously what we've got to do is limited by our own limitations. When the Jewish nation as a whole voluntarily accepted upon itself to fulfill the will of the divine, that is not a matter where you can get up there and say, I tried. If you volunteered this, that means you've got to feel that you're really up to it. It means that we stood at the foot of Mount Sinai and we said, we are confident that we are going to understand the will of Hashem. We are going to be able to use our brains and figure out just what it is that Hashem wants of us, and we're going to fulfill it. He says that's greatness. Only Jews did a thing like that. That's greatness. The feeling that I, with my brain, if I apply myself, can understand the will of the Creator. Wow, that's something. The Jewish mind is not only so well developed because we have a few thousand years of Torah study behind us. It's not just because we're the people of the book and we have so much experience. It's because we have an appreciation for the brain Hashem put inside every one of us. We understand that the human brain was a gift given by Hashem. The ability to understand in depth, the ability to intuit. Human intuition, which is of course a function of that breath of neshama that He blew into us in creation. We have confidence in that. And we know that when applying ourselves correctly, we can know truth. We can know what's right. The study of Torah is accessing the truth within our brain, within our neshamas. And this is what Jews have been doing all these years. And we learn to live life in an intelligent way because we learn to think about everything we do. And we learn to align every brain cell with the will of the Creator by studying His Torah. We are indeed the Am Chacham V'Navam, the intelligent nation. We are the people of the mind. We are the people who know the greatness of the mind, who understand the bond between the mind and the soul, the neshama, and understand that it is through our minds that we can connect to the Creator, understand Him, and know truth. And we are the ones that know that we're responsible for living that way. The Jew knows how to live intelligently. This is what we celebrate on Shavuos. We are the Am Chochem V'Novam. We are the people that almost worship the mind. The people that know you've got to think about everything you do. The people that have an opinion about everything. That's whom we are. And we became that on Shavuos. And it's a wonderful festival to celebrate. And it's also a time to think about all of those who just don't know the secret. And it's a time to commit oneself to share the beauty of Jewish wisdom, of divine wisdom, with every one of her brethren. That's what the Jerusalem Kollel is all about. Join us. Be a partner in this endeavor and help bring the beauty of divine wisdom to the mind and heart of every Jew. Let every Jew discover his own brain, his own intuition, his own neshama, his own connection to the Creator. And may we as a nation together re-earn our title, the Am Chochem V'Novam, the wise people. Mamleches Kohanim V'Goy Kodesh, an elevated people, Am Segula, the ones that are closest to Hashem. May you all have a wonderful Shavuos, a meaningful Shavuos, a Shavuos where you rediscover the greatness of the Jewish mind and the connection to the soul and to the Creator Himself.